Hi, and welcome to On the Couch. I'm your host, Nicole.
And I'm Lindsay.
And today we are here with Dan and Tommy. Welcome, guys. How are you?
Welcome.
Pretty good. How are you?
Thanks.
Good. And now Dan is our director of live events for SUP.
That's correct.
And Tommy works for student activities. Mm-hmm. And they're coming together, right, for a very important event.
That's correct.
It's going to take place here at Rowan. Can you tell us a little bit about what that event is?
Well, that would be Prof Stock, which is April 14th of 2012. We have tickets going on sale next Friday, February 24th. Tommy, you want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, well, tickets are $10. They go on, like Dan said, they go on sale next Friday. This year we actually have All-American Rejects and Cobra Starship performing at Prof Stock.
Nice.
Yeah, we're really excited. It should be an awesome show. Doors open on the 14th for Prof Stock at 6 p.m. and the show will actually start at 7. So.
Okay, and where is this taking place at?
SB Gym.
Okay. Now, this is an annual thing, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we actually started, this is our third year doing it. A couple of years ago, we decided we had some money left over that we can do something big for the students, and we started 3 years ago with Third Eye Blind and Real Big Fish. Last year was, of course, Kesha, Ludacris, and LMFAO, and then this year we're doing All-American Rejects and Cobra Starship.
Awesome. So. Now, how do you guys go about getting these big names to come to somewhere like Rowan?
Well, it's actually a long process that starts the previous year. Mm-hmm. What we do is we do actually put out surveys to all the students because we want their feedback in order to decide who would be the best fit for our campus. Once we get their feedback, then we start looking at artist availability and, of course, prices.
Mm-hmm. Is that?
Yeah. Well, we also work with a middle agent who we pay to work for us. So the middle agent communicates with the bands directly. As Dan said, we put out the survey to get a representation of what the students want to see, and then it's almost like an auction. It's throwing out money, bidding. They accept, they decline, and finally, we ended up with All-American Rejects and Cobra Starship this year after a lot of bidding. We put out about 10 different bids for bands this year.
Wow.
I think we started in October. We started putting out offers. Got it confirmed. I think we got All-American Rejects in January.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the start of 2012. So it took quite a few offers to finally get one to lock on.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a lot of competition that takes place. One, you're competing with other schools. Some schools with more money, some schools with bigger venues. You're competing with for some reason this year we were competing with some sort of hip hop show overseas. A lot of rap artists were overseas in Australia and Germany. I'm doing shows, and then there's a big festival out in California called Coachella that we compete with every year because it's the same weekend as Prof Stock. So if a band's selected to go to Coachella, there's no way they're getting out of it. They are staying for Coachella.
2-week-long festival.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
And that happens every year, right around the time of our Prof Stock.
And then this year they actually extended Coachella to 2 weeks. So they're,
Wow. So there's like no hope in getting someone if they're...
Yeah, so they want to be at Coachella.
So you start kind of searching out these people that, finding out where they're going to be and if they're going to be available a whole year in advance?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, we started in September with our first survey to the student body. We sent out an all-campus email. When we got the results back, and we put in 2 offers immediately, and both declined. And then we just kept going through the process.
Do you kind of go down to like the student's second choice and then their third choice?
It's not so much first and second choice. What we did with the survey is when it came back in, we figured anyone over 20% of the survey was a group that students would want to see. So, any band that was over 20%, we thought, okay, we were comfortable extending offers to. So, yeah, that's how we went about doing it.
Now, what is it like the day of this event? What goes down?
Well, hours-wise, it's about 7 a.m. until 4 or 5 in the morning. So, but that's just hours. We have to. We also work with tech because obviously it's a concert and we need a lot of technical equipment. We work with Spellcaster in order to make the stage because we're in SB Gym and there isn't a stage there to start with. And we have to coordinate with all of these bands, all of the different agents, and putting on a big concert, you have to have security. There's tons of different factors that go into it. Yeah. It's long hours, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think last year was just Saturday alone, and into Sunday was 27 hours that we put in.
Of work?
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
How much of Rowan University do you think actually attends Prof Stock?
Well, last year we actually sold out, and how many tickets do we have?
The venue fits 2,900 people, so.
So it's a lot of people.
We would like to have a bigger concert, but there's no
room.
Bigger venues at Rowan. So.
Right. That's the largest place
venue.
we have. This is just a fun fact. Who did you use as the security for the event?
Well, we look at students who we know that can not let their friends in.
Yeah.
We make sure that they can do their job and make sure that there is security and there is calmness at the event.
Right. Well, so it's not people that you're bringing in. It's like it's like students. Well,
we use Rowan University, Glassboro Police, and then security also. But then in front of the stage, in front of the barriers, we do student volunteers. That last year we used the football team.
Yeah, so, that's what I remember seeing them standing up like in front of the stage, all like big.
So will there be any chance for the Rowan students to interact with the celebrities that do come after the show or before?
Unfortunately, probably not. Last year, we tried meet and greets for volunteers and select people who bought VIP passes ahead of time. For instance, I know every year we auction off during Holiday Helper for student government. We auction off a couple of VIP passes. And so those people get to meet the artist if the artist allows it. That's another thing. The artist doesn't always allow for a meet and greet. So, for instance, last year, LMFAO was really cool. They did anything we asked of them. They met as many people. I think were even out in the crowd at one point. Ludacris came, met who he needed to meet, performed, and left, but he still did everything that was expected of him. Kesha did not want to meet anybody. So it depends on the artist.
Okay.
That's cool. Well, we really look forward to that event coming up. I'm excited for it. Now, there's one more event that's coming up even sooner than Profstock. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we're having Adrian Grenier, the star of HBO's Entourage. He'll be coming. He'll be presenting his documentary, Teenage Paparazzo, in Flieger Hall. This is February 29th. It is at 7 p.m. And after the documentary, which is about life as a 14-year-old filmmaker wanting to be a paparazzi, in which Adrian directed it, he'll talk about the experience of the documentary. He'll do a lecture, question and answer. Once that's over, then we'll move to the Student Center where we have art pieces that relate to his documentary. We'll have them in the ballroom, and we'll have students' artwork. And we want Rowan students to showcase their work as part of a big art gallery type event in the Student Center. Wow. Tickets are $5, and they're currently on sale. It should be a great event. So
I saw people lining up in the Student Center for the tickets already.
Yeah, if you want to go, better get tickets soon.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. All right, well, make sure you get tickets for that, and of course, Profstock coming up at the end of the semester. Thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
And we'll be right back with more On the Couch.